Hello, welcome back to the Wrestling Newsroom. I'm your host, All Things Wrestling, and today we're going to be looking at all the WWE and TNA news of the last 3 days. We start with gimmick infringement. Check out the picture right here. Sasha Banks is calling out Maybelline for gimmick infringement. The boss tweeted this picture of herself today standing in front of a Maybelline makeup stand advertisement that looks exactly like her and been inspired by her. She tweeted, "What the gimmick infringement is this, Maybelline? At Judge Judy, at Dr. Phil." Seriously, it's clearly inspired by him ripping off Sasha Banks. What the hell, Maybelline? You can't just do gimmick infringement. Jesus. I hope they get their ass sued. Speaking of sued and lawsuits and everything, boring legal news. Woo, woo, woo. I'm not reading that bloody name. Somebody was shot and arrested outside WWE Performance Center in Florida in August 2015. He was back in court this past Friday, the 17th of February, for a hearing that denied him bond after he was arrested again. Some news thing reported that he was ranting in court, upset that he wasn't going to be released, claiming that he was actually the victim in the situation and as he had been shot. The guy's father stated in court that some suffers from borderline personality disorder and schizophrenia, and without his medication he tends to have outbursts. Prosecutors argued that that's exactly why he should be held in jail without bond, and the court agreed with the prosecution. The guy was arrested for trespassing after being warned to leave WWE property on the 4th of August 2015. August. Yeah, that's right. Leading to WWE seeking and receiving an injunction against him in attempt to keep him from trespassing on the WWE Performance Center property at Florida, as there has been multiple incidents of the guy showing up and demanding a job, threatening talent, and even throwing feces on the Performance Center building. Oh my god. Multiple, I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Undetermined, he returned to the the Performance Center on the 31st of August 2015. Video footage said it was featured in the local media, showing he acting out as if he was a wrestling performer while banging on the door and demanding to be trained. While local police showed up, he engaged them and ended up getting shot. He was hospitalized and later charged with aggressive assault on a law enforcement officer, resisting arrest and trespassing. He pleaded not guilty to all charges. During the Chavez media conference following the shooting, he was described as fixated on female WWE performer. He had trespassed on WWE property several times in the weeks leading to his arrest. Prior to his arrest, WWE Performance Center, at the Performance Center, he had been previously arrested for battery on a person 65 years or older, violating the domestic injunction, fraud and assault on the law enforcement officer. He was arrested last month in Orlando, Florida, outside an independent bar and charged with battery after he took a vacuum hose and put one end in his pants and the others up a woman's skirts. He was taken into custody and was ruled that the incident resulted in violation of his previous bond. Now he will be held in jail until he stands trial for the WWE Performance Center incident. Wow, what a dick! He just sounds like a dick. Oh my god, I don't know where to go with this one. Jesus Christ, who does this? Sounds like a psycho who needs to be locked up. And let's move straight on because I don't want to waste any more breath on people that don't deserve it. We all know, but DDP is in the Hall of Fame. Congratulations, mate, you deserve it. He will be joining Kurt Angle, Rock'n'Roll Express, and Teddy Long in this year's Hall of Fame. Other rumoured names are Rick Rude, Beth Phoenix, maybe Ivan Koloff, as he recently passed away. Who knows? We'll have to see where we go, but DDP deserves it, especially with the DDP yoga and trying to help Vader and a few other superstars with health issues. I like him. He's a very nice person. And then let's move on to a very interesting story I liked. During an interview with Newsweek, Jeff Jarrett and new TNA president Ed Nordholm gave their thoughts on Dick Scott's job of running the company for the last several years. Jarrett said it was a black eye in the industry. It wasn't fruitful for anyone, whether you're a fan of wrestling and employee. It was a really ugly, unfortunate situation. It wasn't good for the industry. Wow, Jarrett. And then Nordholm said the buck stop has to stop someplace. The reality of the company got into dire position when she was CEO. There was never any question she wouldn't be involved in the day-to-day operations, and not out of any particular animosity. If you're going to invest, we're owner-operator. We're not passive investors. If we're going to own it, we're going to own it. I like that. she does deserve to be named and shamed. She did a shit job, to be fair. She nearly destroyed TNA when she got full control when Jeff Jarrett pissed off back in like 2008-9, I think he went properly. And then it went, whoa, and nearly went boom. Luckily, Anthem is stopping them from going boom in a minute, so we'll have to see how they're going. But I'm liking Anthem in charge at the minute. I love this story. The Rock posted the following update about tonight's Raw on Instagram for the WWE Universe who's attending tonight's Raw at the Staples Center in LA. When Raw goes off the air, this next level of fun begins. You're all going to be in the movie energy through the roof at 4:40 p.m. today before Raw goes live. The music hits the bass off the back, cracks, liver quiver, and I'll smile like a primate. Tonight will be fun, can't wait to see you in a few hours. Loads of hashtags. He came out and cut a promo on the fans in the arena for the Page project. Rock then did the routine where he forgot his catchphrase until he remembered, which he was called the most electrifying. This led to Vince McMahon coming out and yelling, "You're fired!" to Rock before leaving. It was funny. During the segment, Rock also referred to John Cena by stating, "John Cena's in the movie. I'm kidding. We want a good movie." I love that. Rock is so good. Oh, and this is controversial to WWE, but not to me. The Rock, while speaking to the fans in attendance at CM Punk chant broke out, The Rock's reaction to the chants was hilarious as he got himself out and called CM Punk. A referee did have to run around and say, "Please don't call Punk, don't." Punk doesn't answer, so Rock leaves a voicemail. After a failed attempt to get Punk on the phone, Rock tried to FaceTime the former WWE superstars. While the chants were going, The Rock received a missed call from Punk. The Rock called Punk after Raw went off the air and the fans chanting Punk's name. Punk responded on Twitter and explained why he didn't pick up the phone. He went, "Thanks, Los Angeles, nice to hear from you at Staples Center. And I'm walking Larry, it's his birthday." That's his dog. Very nice. Very nice man, that. Taking his dog for a nice walk on his birthday. Good job, Punk. And we also found out that New Day will be the official host of WrestleMania. All three members will be playing the role. This is an indication they will not be wrestling on the show. But I'm happy with this. Their New Day antics last year with this Super Saiyan out of the big box was amazing. I can't wait to see them host it. Currently, the talking's the best part of them at the minute, which is sad because they haven't got anything to do. But let's see where they're going. I can't wait to see that. Oh, I like this story. Georgia Animal Steel collection will debut this Friday on the WWE Network. I like that. Thank you, WWE. Oh, now Shinsuke Nakamura took part in a media conference call in Japan to promote WWE, and when asked who to face at WrestleMania, he noted that AJ Styles doesn't have an opponent and he would love to face him. On Twitter, Chris Charlton translated Nakamura's comments and it said, "If the opportunity presents itself, I want to do it. AJ Styles doesn't have an opponent yet. I'd like to fill that spot. I've achieved a lot this year, but there's much more to do. I want to make more strides over the next year and show my true ability." On Twitter, Styles responded saying Nakamura wish won't happen as he'll win the Battle Royale tonight and get the title match against Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania 33. Interesting. I'd love to see Nakamura, AJ Styles at WrestleMania. But anyway, as we all know, it ended with a draw. Bloody hell, WWE, what are you doing? Oh, and now we have some rumour kind of news about WWE Raw Women's Division. The original plan was for Bayley to capture the Raw Championship from Charlotte the first time at WrestleMania 33, and then she'll defend it in front of her hometown in California at Payback, according to Dave Meltzer. They've obviously changed with her capturing it on Raw. The new plans for WrestleMania will now see a Raw Championship turn in a fatal four-way involving Bayley, Charlotte, Nia Jax, Sasha Banks. Banks has been rumoured to turn heel and work a program with Bayley for the championship at SummerSlam. Those plans may have changed as well. We'll keep you updated if anything else develops. But anyway, I don't know why they got rid of the whole plan to win it at WrestleMania, but we'll have to see where it goes. And now we just have a couple of very booking related things. Former WWE star Paul Burchill is now accepting independent bookings for the first time in several years and can be contacted at burchillwrestling@hotmail.com. Again, that is virtualwrestling@hotmail.com if you want to book him for a wrestling match. And Sean Waltman is no longer accepting bookings for in-ring matches as of April. Interesting. What's that mean? Who knows? But anyway, that has been Newsroom this week. Well, until Sunday, Saturday or Sunday, when you can check out what's going on in later in the week. Anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please give it a like if you have. Subscribe to more content, and I'll catch you later.